What do we have here, guys? What do we have here? Two videos within 1 week of each other. Is this for real right now? What's going on, guys? BltzZ here today, bringing another video. Surprise, I know, right? An actual video. The last video did pretty well. Had a great amount of likes, and I really appreciate that, by the way. Be sure to hit that like button again, and also subscribe if you're new to the channel, and stay tuned for more best class setup related videos. Today's video is a pretty fun one. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite guns in the game, the Type 100. Now, the Type 100 itself is a pretty awesome gun. Anyone that has used it or has used any SMG has had to have tried it out at least once in this game, and they have to also agree to some extent it's pretty badass. I can't lie. I can't help but think it honestly reminds me of the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, and that was a pretty epic gun. In game and real life, actually. Obviously, the ACR was an assault rifle in Modern Warfare 2 and is an assault rifle in real life, and the Type 100 in this game is actually a submachine gun. Now, a few months ago, I was actually able to shoot the Bushmaster ACR myself, and it's pretty damn accurate, almost no recoil. Now, these guns, they kind of resemble each other a lot because their recoil is very minimal, almost non-existent, and the iron sight is almost better than the red dot. And I like this because it frees up the attachment slot and lets you slap some great things on this gun. For these couple of videos I'm showcasing you guys, I'm obviously using the mountain class. It's fully maxed out, nobody can hear me, I can hear everybody, and nobody can see me on the map as well. And we got ourselves the heroic Type 100 blue sky variation, actually, with advanced rifling slapped right on this gun to reduce the damage drop off at assault rifle ranges. This gun is borderline an assault rifle with how amazingly accurate it is at very far ranges, but the damage does drop off a lot because it's not that powerful itself already. But if you couple that with steady aim or extended mags, the hip fire spread on this gun is already minimal, so you don't necessarily need to put steady aim on this gun. But with laggier connections and weird sprint out times, especially in this game, I feel like shooting from the hip first before going to ADS helps wins a lot of gunfights. So far, I've been using this gun for almost my last 20 levels, and I honestly feel like extended mags is a definite must for this weapon. It's not that powerful compared to other guns, of course, which is why I slap advanced rifling, and I recommend that truthfully on this gun and almost any other SMG. It helps it out a lot at further ranges. But you know, if your connection is pretty spotty, you're going to need the extra 15 bullets in a clip with extended mags to mow people down, especially multiple people in a hallway. Like I said earlier, this gun isn't powerful. It almost takes about 5 to 7 bullets sometimes to kill. And I also find myself running out of ammo a lot with this gun and end up picking up random ass guns around the map. And a lot of you guys already may know this. I mean, it's very common knowledge to most Call of Duty players, especially the old school ones. But not only does extended mags gives you an extra 15 bullets to work with in a clip, you also get an overall increase in the reserve ammo you carry all together with you, which can get you up to almost like 12 to 14 kills straight without having to switch to another gun that you find off the floor. And of course, that also depends on your connection, as most COD games do, because you sometimes spend a lot of time like shooting the fuck out of people, and it's really annoying in this game and a lot of Call of Duties, of course. The variation we're using in this video, of course, again, is the blue sky, and as you all know, the variations do not affect PvP matches like a few other games we will not be mentioning. Variations in this game offers only XP bonuses and also zombies bonuses, which I forget actually what it says, but it's a pretty cool addition, nothing too crazy. I personally think that they should keep it this way and not have it so that people with heroic versions have advantages over players that were unfortunate and did not get the same exact gun that they have, because that's pretty messed up how some other games handle it, but that was in the past, I think. Now with the Walter White Type 100 edition, you're going to want to make sure to be aggressive and play the medium to close range. Up close, this gun can absolutely shred people. It can compete with the MP40 and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the PP shit. I swear, at medium range, I feel like this gun is the best in its class due to its laser line accuracy. I mean, this thing does not freaking move. Be sure to go easy on the strafing as well. I still find myself getting used to this, especially in this Call of Duty, because the aim assist is not as strong as it was in previous titles. And I find myself strafing and honestly messing up my shot by pulling the gun away and off the target. Even though I landed the first couple shots, I twitch and I pull it off because I'm strafing, and it's like, it's so hard to get it back onto them. But sometimes if they're a bit further, what I find helps me is to put the gun at the angle that you're going to spray your enemies at and try to maintain that line of sight. Minimal strafing, sometimes just try to stand still for about a second just to ensure you tag all 5 to 7 shots, because this thing needs about 5 to 7 shots to ensure you get the kill with this gun. do me a favor, if you ever see anybody using grip with this gun, be sure to smack their dog for me and tell them to man up. This gun does not need primed or a third attachment. You can throw lookout or any other basic training on this gun that you prefer. I personally opt for lookout because I want to see enemies a little bit further and have that little advantage against them with the increased UAV range. The grip to me is totally pointless on this gun. I feel like rapid fire is a pretty okay attachment. If you feel like you're not getting kills within like 5 to 7 shots, I mean, it does benefit that. But be aware, you will need extended mags on this gun if you're going to use rapid fire on it to adjust for the recoil, because your bullets are going to go all over the place until you get a little bit used to it, and you're going to be out of bullets a lot more often. So you definitely need extended mags on this gun. I still feel like FMJ on any SMG is not worth it. The bullets at further ranges, of course, do reduce damage, and you're using an SMG, so it's going to do even less. Even with advanced rifling, it's still going to do a lot less. And your ammo is very scarce. I suggest you just flank enemies if possible instead of trying to spray through thick ass walls that exist in this damn game. Sound whoring is still your best friend in this game, with or without mountain, and the footsteps, they do take a bit to get used to, but I mean, it works for me now. I feel like I can accurately pinpoint people's locations about 80% of the time. And in a few days, I'm expecting to hear more on if they're going to be patching the teammate footsteps being louder than enemies glitch, because that shit is still annoying. But today there was a patch actually that fixed a couple of issues and map exploits with people getting outside of like Point du Hoc and other maps which I wasn't aware of. It wasn't really too hard to deal with that map, but of course it's quite annoying that cheaters really are that insecure still about their genital sizes that they have to hide in a rock. I'm trying to think of any other attachments I've tried that may be viable for this gun, but honestly I cannot. Really, it's just preference at this point. Killstreaks are still a weak point for me in this game. I'm really not feeling any of the other ones after Glide Bomb, to be honest. I love the Carpet Bomb and the Paratroopers, but I feel like the amount of kills I get with them versus how much it took to actually get them is definitely not worth it. These kill streaks do need a damage or a radius increase, like something. They need some fucking help, really, to be honest. Let's be real. These kill streaks fucking suck in this game. Also, one major thing to note from the patch today, I still haven't gotten a chance to test it out myself because I spent all day packing for my trip to Canada tomorrow, but apparently the bar received a nerf. They added more recoil to it. Hopefully it's not unusable, because that would be very silly, honestly, in my opinion. Because as it is right now, or as it was before, I felt like it was a weapon that wasn't that hard to combat. I mean, depending on your skill, of course, and internet, really. Okay, it was pretty hard to combat, I'm not gonna lie. And on that note, that is actually all I have to say about the Type 100. This gun is absolutely one of my favorites in this game. It's very powerful in the close to medium range, and even in long range, it can hold its own weight somewhat with advanced rifling slapped on there. Oh shit, I can't even, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't even mention the most obvious best thing about it. It has the quickest reload time in the game, I swear. I think it's less than a second, I'm not too sure, but this thing is fast. It reloads very quickly, which you see me do a lot in this game. There's actually a lot of moments in these gameplays I have in some parts of these videos where I kill somebody, there's an enemy behind this guy, I'll reload in this man's face and still be able to kill him, which is ridiculous and rarely happens, especially in Call of Duty. So my only negatives about this weapon are the ammo count, which can be fixed with extended mags, and the mobility, which may sound kind of weird, like a weird thing to complain about, but I'm just basically referring to situations where you strafe way too off target because the gun is so light and you move very fast with it. Honestly, it messes up my shot, but we can chalk that one up to user failure on my part. I know I didn't rate the bar in my last video, and I guess it was a good thing because since then it's been nerfed actually, and I have to reuse it and see for myself what I think or how I feel about it, honestly. But I honestly would give the Type 100 a 9 out of 10. And the only con with this weapon is the mobility of it being a little bit too light, and the ammo count, which can be fixed with extended mags. And I really do hope the Type 100 does not get nerfed. They really just need to buff the other guns. And the damn kill streaks! Let me know how the Type 100 is working out for you guys. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What is your favorite gun in the game? Be sure to comment below your thoughts, and also what guns do you think I should make the next video about. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the footage. Be sure to subscribe if you're new and like the video for more. I want to try to break my record so far of 50 likes on one video. It's just, you know, just a small feat for a small channel. You feel me? Honestly, I really appreciate the views, and I'm really having a lot of fun playing this game and making videos for you guys. See you next time.
full retreat. You have the lead. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Recon aircraft standing by. Recon airborne. Strike aircraft ready for orders. Recon bomb mission underway. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy fighter pilot inbound. Stay from the target. Recon flight intruder. Recon airborne. Movement by the contrail. At the checkpoint. Care package on the way. For kickoff mode. Tower balcony. Opposition spotted. Tossing stun grenade!